Isn't life so amazing? Sometimes
I'm going to reveal you 3 powerful secrets which you should set for your goal settings. Why we should have goal? Because goal is our formula for happiness. So I'm going to tell you 3 formulas for happy life. Dear friends, time flies like anything. We have seen now 2024 already coming to end, and we are stepping into 2025. That means we have passed a year without anything. Why? Because we are not organized. We always say we don't have time, but we are wasting a lot of time. Yes, dear friends. So, if we are organized, we will use our time in a proper way. Dear friends, we all have equally distributed by time. 86,400 seconds, 24 hours a day. And we say there is no time. And we have engaged with unwanted things, and we are wasting lot of time. Unwanted means which is not adding value to your goal, and this is not important or this is not necessary, because we are not organized and we are not decided which is important and which is not important, because important is the thing which adds value to our goal. Otherwise, if it is not adding value to your goal, that will be of no use. First of all, we should have a goal. Without goal, life is something like there is no energy, there is no enthusiasm. If we are not planning our life, we have to have a default life. So dear friends, we should not have default life. We should have an organized life which gives value, which adds value to our life. Okay? So for that, I have come up with 3 formulas which will lead you for happy life, organized life. Number 1 is time for everything and everything in its time. That means you have to give specified time to particular thing. We have learned this, dear friends. In our school days, we have learned that this time for this period, right? We had a timetable for every period. Now we don't have timetable. When important things becomes an emergency, then we give time. For example, we don't exercise. There is no time for us to exercise. But when doctor says you need to do this exercise, then we give preference. So I said, when important things becomes emergency, then we give the time. We should not do this. We should give time for this also, exercise also, because exercise is also one of the important thing. Basic timetable makes us life easy. So we should have time for everything. We should plan our day. It makes our life easy. First important thing is health, right? If you have health, you can do anything or you can live happily. And it makes you easy to do your task. So dear friends, to be healthy, most important thing is you should have exercise time. Minimum 1 hour exercise time. That is compulsory, and you should keep the time for it. Of course, it is not possible for 1 hour. Definitely, you can make it half an hour. But there should be a particular time for that. 1 hour exercise daily. Any exercise. There is a body exercise and breathing exercise. Even breathing exercise is very important for your lungs to keep healthy. As well as, dear friends, exercise can be your swimming, cycling, walking, jogging, whatever it is. 1 hour, minimum 1 hour. If it is not possible, at least half an hour. And it should be compulsory and in a systematic manner. So exercise, not only body exercise, you should also have mind and soul exercise. Yes, dear friends, you'll be wondering why it's important, because when we have healthy mind, we will definitely have healthy body. So how to have healthy mind, healthy soul? For that, we should keep a prayer time. Yes, dear friends, prayer where you analyze yourself. What you are, how you are, what is your life. When you connect with God in prayer, then you realize yourself. Otherwise, we will be thinking in our own way. But when we in prayer, when we put ourselves in prayer, when we are in prayer, we analyze ourselves. And that is also most important, because we should analyze ourselves. We should visualize, and even we should imagine our life, how we want to be. So that is also most important, visualization, imagination. So dear friends, 1 hour exercise daily, and when you exercise, you will live another 20 years healthy and happy. If you are tough on your body for 1 hour, next 23 hours you will be energetic. Year long, your body will not be burden for you. If you are not exercising daily, you will fall sick at least for 5 to 6 days in a month regularly. So your body will ask for rest. You will start thinking, why I am living, right? Every month if you fall sick for 5 to 6 days, you will be thinking, why I am living, I cannot do anything. So instead of that, dear friends, start exercising. Minimum 1 hour or half an hour every day, regularly, repetitively. It must go on. You believe me or not, I fell sick only at the time of pandemic. And I don't know when before that I was ill. There should be limitation, or what you should eat, what you should not eat. That also comes under health. Not be possible sometimes, you were not feeling like exercising, or there will be some emergency. You may not exercise at that point. But dear friends, you can come back. One or the other day, all your issues will be resolved, right? You have to come back and you have to restart yourself. It's okay if some unforeseen situations, but you need to come back and start your day, start your things regularly. As I said, exercise, apart from exercise is for bodily, that is for body. Next, for healthy mind and healthy soul. For healthy soul, you should be in prayer at least for 1 hour. If not, you can have at least half an hour of prayer. Dear friends, we say I have seen many houses, they don't have prayer time, but they have a lot of time for other things, watching TV, movies, videos, and in social media, friends, parties, everything is there. But if our soul is not in good condition, not in healthy condition, what is the use of having all those things? Yes, dear friends, to keep your soul healthy, you should have prayer time. There should be affirmations, manifestations. You must have heard giver, G-I-V-E-R, gratitude. Gratitude for what you have, what good things are happening with you. For everything, you should show your gratitude. That should be your regular activity in every day. So every day you should have time for this, for gratitude, and you should imagine that what you want to be, how your life should be, because you should inherit positive thoughts. Yes, dear friends, because what we think, that is going to happen. What we think, that we speak, and that may come true one day. That is the reason we should think good, we should imagine good, all positive, and positive things will start happening with us. That is the power of giver. Giver is G-I-V-E-R. Giver is gratitude. G is gratitude. I is imagination. Imagination of what you want to be, what your life should be, how your family should be, how your surroundings should be, that you should imagine. Next is visualization. Visualization is what you imagine, that you should see as reality, which is coming true. Yes, I'm going to have such a big house, such a nice house, such a good family. All that you have to visualize. Visualization is nothing but bringing the imagination in reality. So dear friends, everything happens 2 times. That means one is in your visualization and second is in reality. So this is the way we should organize ourselves. In giver, G is gratitude, I is imagination, V is visualization, and E is exercise. What I said, exercise, one is physical exercise, fine. Then mental exercise, being in prayer for 1 hour or minimum half an hour. And also there is a lot of exercise, breathing exercise, maybe that is also most important. Then coming to giver, G-I-V-E-R, R is reading. Reading nothing but you are upgrading yourself. If you want to be successful in your life, you have to upgrade yourself. Definitely, to upgrade yourself, you need to read more and more books. Okay? So, we have seen how to give time for our exercise as well as our soul, that is in prayer. And next comes our mind. Mind is, to keep our mind happy, we should give family time. Yes, dear friends, most of us are very busy in our individual things, whereas at least one meal a day we should have together. That means a quality time, a family time, where we understand each other, the problems, issues, and the solution. This should be on the regular basis, right? So exercise time for body and prayer time for our soul and family time for our mind. This is about give time for everything and everything in its time. There should be time for everything and everything in its time. And next comes accountable work for all, and all are accountable for work. Dear friends, as I said, time for everything and everything in its time. Our second rule is accountable work for all, and all are accountable for their work. What does it mean? Dear friends, at home as well as at office, we should have accountable work for everyone, and we should be accountable for our work. That means we try to do everything ourselves, and this is not the right thing. At home, we think that we are only perfect and we keep trying doing all the things by ourselves. So what happens? We don't have time or healthy time for ourselves. Then definitely our work will be lagging because alone we are doing. So this is not the right way. What we should do? Any repetitive work, everyday work, whatever is there, repetitive work, it can be delegated. Allot the task to everyone, all the family members. Otherwise, your work will be lagging behind and you will not have proper quality time. What is accountable? I said accountable work for all. What is accountable? You have told something to do to someone. A particular work you have delegated or given to someone, or your son or daughter. If it has not been done, you need to ask why it has not been done, or you can remind also. So that is accountable. You should ask why it has not been done, right? So delegating the work. Yes, dear friends, you can delegate the task which is repetitive, and delegate your work. You will have more time even at home as well as at office. You should remember one thing here is, if the person is not capable of doing the work, then you should not delegate that work. You should delegate the work which a person is able to do, right? Sometimes I have seen parents are delegating the work to the children which they are not able to do. Maybe drying the clothes on the top, or it is very high, they are not able to dry the clothes. They will throw it here and there and they come back. They show that they have finished that, but that is not systematically done. So this is not the right way. Which they are capable of doing, that you can delegate. Otherwise, there is no use of delegating too. So we should understand this. Why they are delegating unnecessarily? Some parents are delegating. They are thinking that we are giving the responsibility. Dear friends, as I said, time for everything, and there is also time for that, right? This is not the right time for that child to delegate that work. So we should understand that too, because delegation should be done only if they are capable of doing that. Okay? Number 3, control the controllables, leave the uncontrollables. Dear friends, to be happy in your life, the third formula is control only the controllables, and you should leave the or neglect or least bother about the uncontrollables. Yes, dear friends, whichever is under your controllable zone, such as sleep or taking bath or taking your food, having your food, driving. Whichever is controllable, you should have the control. Driving is in your control, but traffic is not in your control. So you should not bother for that. If you are worrying for traffic, that is not the right thing. You should bother to go early. As you know, traffic is not under your control. You should make sure that what is under your control and how can you control that. For example, if traffic is not under your control, you can control the time of leaving. At least 10 or 20 minutes early you can leave. That is controllable. That is under your control, right? Same way, if you are not able to wake up at 6:30, okay, 7 o'clock alarm you keep. So, which is working out, which is working for you, that only you should do. So that is in your control, right? If you are keeping the alarm for 6:30 and you are not waking up, that means you are not winning the day. If you are not winning your sleep, how can you win your goal? Yes. So dear friends, you will be starting up your day in the negative thought that you could not wake up at that particular time and you have failed to complete one simple task. So this also will be subconscious belief that if something you are thinking, something negative things are coming for you, that you are unable to do, you could not able to do that. So it will be continuously will be there in your mind, in your subconscious mind, and you will be facing the failures, right? So to avoid the failures, we should start with winning. First of all, we should win the sleep. When you are setting alarm and you are waking up at a particular time, you have won the sleep and you have won your first task. So this winning will continue throughout the day. Yes, dear friend, this is the power of subconscious mind, or we can say willpower drive. This is what willpower drive. What is willpower drive? If you set the alarm, when alarm is ringing, you are jumping from your bed and you are the winner of the day. If you can't win your sleep, how can you win your goals? Decide. You have to decide what time you have to get up, what time you have to wake up. Decide and practice. And you should follow that throughout the month, throughout the year. Don't postpone that tomorrow I'll do, tomorrow I'll continue. No, today. And be consistent that what you have to do. What you can do, you should be consistent in that. Okay? Yes, dear friends, these are the 3 formulas. As I said, one is time for everything and everything in its time. Organize your day, organize your life. You will be successful and you will be happy in your life. If it is not done, see, if we have to give self-punishment to ourselves. Dear friends, self-punishment is what we should be tough on our body. If we are tough on our body, our life will be easy or we will be happy. And if we are happy, means if we are simply easy on our body, our life will be difficult. Yes, dear friends, if you want your life to be happy, easy, you should be tough on your body. You should give time for everything and everything in its time. Yes, this is the time for TV, this is the time for prayer, this is the family time, and this is the time for exercise. You should be tough on that. If you are not tough on that, your life will not be easy. So remember that. And secondly, you should be accountable. There should be accountable work for all. Maybe your family members. Accountable work, and all are accountable to their work. Why it has not been done? Then life will be easy. Thirdly, control the controllables and least bother about uncontrollables. Only bother about controllables. Which are not controllables, don't bother about that. We have seen most of our friends, colleagues, what they do. They bother about the ministers. That minister is like this minister is like this. Dear friends, they are uncontrollables. Means they are not under our control, right? Why we should bother about that? And why we should waste our time? At least bother about ourselves, our goals. So, least bother about uncontrollables. Some people are there where we try to correct them. We try to discipline them, but they are in their own way. Like chalta hai, life is easy, like that. Let it be. Dear friends, least bother about them, because if they are not organized or they don't want to organize, then we cannot help them, right? There is a saying that person is really sleeping, we can wake them up, but if a person is simply acting of sleeping, we cannot wake them up, right? So if some people are like they're acting, means they don't want to change, so we cannot change them. So dear friends, moral of the story is control only the controllables and least bother about uncontrollables. These are the 3 formulas and powerful secrets. Yes, dear friends, you will be happy if you follow these 3 formulas for life. I have written a book, Authority Building. If you want, you can click the link and get the book, ebook. Link will be in the description and as well as in the bio. Even dear friends, if you want spoken English classes, communication classes, and passion building classes, there is a link. Please click the link and get into the sessions. That's all for today. This is Rennie D'Souza, an author and India's first authority building mentor. See you in the next session.
Isn't life so amazing? Sometimes it can get crazy, but hey, that's okay. We've got another day to make mistakes and say sorry. There's no sense in our worry, 'cause all we